in the south here with my buddy.
What up?
We are in Pensacola, Florida at a Veterans Memorial Park. I was passing through and saw this place, so I figured, hey, what a better place to do day one of 100 nights of taps. So I'll show you around the park when I'm done playing both songs, but I'm just kind of show you around quickly the camera here. There's a bunch of flags. There's a Vietnam wall. There's a helicopter over there. Back over here, there's like a clock tower. I don't know if it's going to sound off at 6 o'clock. It's like 5:55 my time. You got some more memorials, different war eras. All the flags here. There's a little lake over there. It's pretty cool. There's a little Gulf War. And then over here, there's like an eagle, which is pretty cool. And there's just flags are everywhere. But anyway, I'm going to start off playing the national anthem. And then I'm going to switch instruments. And then I'll play taps on my bugle, because the national anthem is on my trumpet and taps will be on my bugle. So we got 5:55. At 5:56, which is less than 1 minute away, I'll get playing. So I'm gonna have my buddy my phone and I'm going to get ready to play right here in front of this American flag, and we'll go from here.
You don't have to roll them all.
Can you just let me know when it's 5:56?
Oh, I need your ability to tell time.
Is it 5:56? Alright.
Nope.
If you want to stay on the side, you can. Unless that's fine anyway.
Alright, videographer.
One more coming up. Stand by.
I don't know how to pause this one.
No. You can figure it out later.
Okay.
Alright, so that was the national anthem. And next we'll do taps. If you don't know why, or haven't never watched any of my videos before, tonight is day one of 100 nights of taps. I'm going to play for 100 days straight. I will go YouTube live every single day. It started out of the National Gettysburg Cemetery years ago. I played virtually because COVID shut it down, and I've been playing it virtually since. And I'm going to continue the tradition till the day I die. So every year, Memorial Day through Labor Day, I'll be playing taps all along. So can you tell me what time it is if you slightly swipe down?
Good, I got you.
6 o'clock?
5:59.
5:59. Okay. So at the National Gettysburg Cemetery, or Gettysburg, yeah, whatever. They play at 7 o'clock, which is Eastern time. I'm in the Central time zone right now, so that'll be 6 o'clock my time. And it's going to be cool because when I play taps at 6 o'clock here, they're playing taps at 7 o'clock over there. So we'll be playing at the exact same moment. So I'm about to do it right now. Waiting for my timer countdown.
I can take that back.
Are you cool, my man? Congratulations. Thank you, I appreciate it.
I have to break this down.
Okay, well, I did in perfect timing then. So, anyway, I got works here at the park. He's breaking down all the stuff now, so that was perfect timing. Anyway, that was day one, but we're not done yet. If you want to stay tuned, I'm going to walk you around the park and kind of show you all the monuments here. So, stand by, let me put my instrument up, and then we'll check out the park real quick.
Who do you represent?
I represent myself, and I play for all the fallen. I was just telling this gentleman over here that every year, starting 5 years ago, this is my 5th year doing it, on Memorial Day, I do an event called 100 Nights of Taps. They do it out of the National Cemetery in Gettysburg, and during COVID, they had shut it down. They asked for buglers to play it live virtually, and then when they opened the cemetery back up, I had so many followers at the time that enjoyed watching me live. So I just continued doing it live since. So today's day one. I got 99 more, 99 more, and I'll play. And it's to also remember the fallen more than just today only. Or this, a lot of people don't really remember what the 3-day weekend's all about. The 100 Nights of Taps is to remember the fallen for all summer. You know, I can't commit to doing it all year long. It is time consuming. And to stop what you're doing, play right on a specific schedule. But I can do it for 100 days, and that's what I do. You know, just honor the fallen and raise awareness. Make sure people still remember you're here because of that you were sacrificed. And don't just remember them on Memorial Day only, but remember them all year. That's what they do with this park. Yeah, and I'm about to go check it out. I was driving by. Oh, I gotta stop there.
Oh, you can.
Memorials and cemeteries and museums and stuff, and I was like, oh, I gotta go check this place out because this it's like it's calling my name. That's awesome.
It was started by Vietnam veterans back in the late 80s, and then it took a few years to get the money up. We finally got it done. It was a different group back then.
Yeah.
And today it's been run by the board of directors entirely, but it really take a lot of pride in it and
I
what
see.
it means to all of us who have served, and to the families. Even if you start talking about the families and stuff, there's a Ghost Star Memorial.
Oh wow.
Ghost
Yeah.
Stars.
I Oh wow.
He was a Medal of Honor recipient, and that was his thing. He wanted to do all that, and then he ended up being the last veteran of World War II.
Wow.
Who was a Medal of Honor recipient. He has two grave sites, one in West Virginia.
Oh wow.
He wanted to be buried in West Virginia,
Oh okay.
but he also has a grave site in London.
Oh yeah. Just a couple weeks ago, that was Don Graves. He's one of the last living members of the family. Met him just 2 weeks ago. Got to interview him there in a photo shoot, and it was really cool. I don't think he's a Medal of Honor though, but he is Purple
No,
Heart.
obviously not, because it was last.
Yeah, he's not a Purple Heart. I'm sorry, no, he's not. But he just told me it's by God's grace that he's still alive.
Medal of Honor, big difference.
Yeah.
You have a
Oh,
Purple Heart.
No, he don't. Because I remember talking to him about it. He does not have a Purple Heart. But
Well, that was an unusual thing. It was just about everybody that got
yeah, right. Yeah. He was in
It was a
the best
bad
way
place.
But I mean, just from being right here, I can tell this is an awesome park, and I can't wait to go around and check it all out. 'Cause I love, traveling the nation and seeing places
Do
like
you have
this.
a card?
In my case, I do. Yeah, I'm about to go over there.
Well, go ahead. Don't hurry.
Okay.
I've still got one more of these easels to get at. But you know the story about that?
Yeah, the poppies. Yeah. I actually heard it on the radio again today. It's supposed to have a VA. My VA has a John Logan, General John Logan, 1868. Yeah, the Flinders Field. The Flinders Field. That was the story I heard. General
Doctor.
John Logan.
Doctor. It's on there. Pray.
Right. Okay.
He
Oh, you know what? This day, Decoration Day. That's what it was. Yeah, and then the Flanders Fields.
You're gonna have to tell us the story then.
Yeah.
Tell the story. Yes.
The poppies, how they buried a lot of soldiers, and it was in a field, and all these poppies started growing, so they used the poppies instead of dandelions to remember all the bloodshed that was.
I got it.
Yeah. That's what I heard. I mean,
You're getting close.
good.
Dr. McCrae was Canadian.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, it was-
fought during World War I with them. And where they were serving, the poppies were growing. They just grow. The soil was turned over by the help of artillery. And the words also say that, that goes out there and go down the road. So, but anyways, he pinned it, didn't like it, and threw it down. Somebody else picked it up and said, "This is a great poem." There might have been a switch on one word instead of blows, but I think he well, vice versa. If you can read it's that part. But the interesting thing about Dr. McCrae is he was so exhausted from all that went on, and he was tremendous pain psychologically too, because he lost one of his best friends in the war, and he had saw so much and helped so much. We also had him at the time. They don't say he died of a Spanish flu, but he was extremely sick, and they were dying over there by the thousands from Spanish flu. But anyways, that got picked up by his buddies, taken back to England, somewhere or another. It ended up in the Red Cross office, and a young lady from Georgia said, "Hey, this is a great poem." And she brought it back to America, and they established it as a theme for American Legion.
Okay.
And that's how it got started. Yeah. Dr. McCrae's family, there was a lot of McCrae's. So one of his distant, later in life cousins or whatever, in Scotland, there was a fort there, and it had been blown up during the previous war. And this doctor took it over, and he had a rich wife from Spain, and they rebuilt it all back to its shape. And inside of it, as I walked around, and I didn't know this until I was there less than a year ago. And I walked by it, I saw this cannon sticking out. I go, "Oh, there's a cannon." And I looked inside, and I was fields, and there above it, it had all of the Gray clan that
Oh,
fought
wow.
during World War I.
Wow.
They were all from America, from New Zealand, from Australia. They were everywhere. Canada. Well, a lot of them from Canada. But
Yeah.
I don't know if he had what his relatives were there, but yeah, they came from, and from, of course, England, and where there was a lot of others. America, there was a lot of them were American, because we had a lot of Irish and Scots moving to America before that, and they, Gray went back to their home, and that's how that got started. To this day.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of different stories today on the way, and I don't remember which one was tied to which, but
Yeah.
it was McCrae, the Canadian, that did the poppies, but it was General Logan that started Decoration Day.
Yeah, and I
Just changed it
don't
to
really know
Memorial Day.
the in-depth history of that, but kind of coincides.
He was a Union officer, I think during 1862 as well. And I wrote the notes down earlier when I heard that story on the radio. 'Cause I'd never heard that one before. I was like, oh, Memorial Day used to be called Decoration Day. I didn't know that.
I applaud you for getting as much information about it as you can and doing what you're doing from the airplane.
No problem. I usually do it at home. I live in Houston, so I'm normally playing at the Houston National Cemetery, but I'm actually on my way to Georgia. And I was passing through here on the way, and I just happened to pass by this, and I was like, oh man, this would be a perfect place to do day one of 100 Nights of Taps, since I'm not at home. Well, typically, even if I wasn't home, I usually do the first night at the house in the driveway. I usually have a flag in the background, but I would play taps all day long at the cemetery till my legs wore out, and then go home and rest for a few hours till this event starts. But I was like, oh, what a perfect place to do it at. So
Great day for it too. We had a great ceremony here yesterday. We had some of the news people out here filming some today, but they come all over the place.
Yeah.
Put them on the news today, which was a big, great movie. But they filmed out here, right? You got to speak to them a little bit on the news tonight.
So you're not going to be offended if we post you on the internet?
kind of like I'm gonna go put this in. I'll give you my card, and I'm gonna
Not
walk
necessarily me.
Well,
Yeah.
this is certainly going to be
Yeah,
placed.
if you want to throw my name in there, that's fine, because I do
I was
like
thinking
to
I'd
be-
share the story.
Yeah, sure. Oh, that's right, yeah. Sure.
You know, but if I'm
There's a
show-
story you need. He's got the story.
The stories. The stories. How you doing?
These
Good.
guys,
You guys having?
we just missed, he just missed a couple of school guys.
And he's traveling from Texas to Georgia. We're stationed here.
I wasn't sure what to do. It's like I can't figure out how to turn
This
it
is
off.
the story we were just talking about. If you want to pause the video or go back and pause it, you can. This is the story that the gentleman behind me was just telling about how the Flanders Fields and the poppies got going. I got it confused earlier with the actual Decoration Day itself. But anyway, there you go. I'm going to go hand this guy my cards real quick. So anyway, here you go. Here's my card. Numbers on the bottom.
Great. Yeah, I did 30 years. Okay.
Here's my
30
cards,
years.
my
I'm
numbers on the
retired.
bottom. If you want, you can shoot me a text later on. I'm actually going to go, I'm on YouTube Live right now. So I'm going to do this every
I gotta
single
make it
day.
75 to see any-
And if you want to see the videos wherever I'm at, wherever I'm traveling to play what you just saw,
Oh, that is so good.
shoot me a text. I'll send you a link to my channel and you can just follow me there.
All right, well, I appreciate it. We'll get this stuff and go home.
Okay.
Get my hungry wife.
All right.
I've been at this all week. it
Yeah.
seems.
Well, I got a long drive to Fort Benning tonight. So
Fort Benning.
yeah, home of the infantry.
What are you doing?
That's
Still
where.
Fort Benning.
Yeah. I'm Fort Moore now. Fort Moore.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
the-
so I'm gonna go there and I'll
you're
probably
the-
play
yes,
taps
okay,
tomorrow in the
yeah,
morning
you're
at
the
Fort
side of the
Mitchell
house.
National
So
Cemetery
you're
on their
pretty
base.
smart. That's good,
Check
man.
out the
Don't tell
National
people
Infantry
that.
Museum and stuff. So.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, take care, sir.
Don't tell her that.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
that's a good
I'm
feel.
walking.
It's
All right, sorry, viewers, if you're looking at my video, I'm sorry. I did not know that gentleman was going to stop and talk with me, but it was a really good story he just told about the poppies in Flanders Field. So if you were watching that, you just learned something if you didn't already know it. Anyway, I'm not walking around this entire lake pond. I'm just going right here. Revolutionary War veteran, Minutemen Memorial. Like the hair, Wyatt Pulling Kit. Thanks, Wyatt. Sorry, I just looked at your message, your comment on there. Then over here on the walkway, Hardy E. Calloway, United States Army, Vietnam War, 66 to 69. That's pretty cool. Thank you to all Americans, veterans, active duty, military, all who gave their all in the service of our great nation. And there's this little monument of a ship here. Pride runs deep. There's a bunch of names on there. I'm not going to stop and look at every single word. I'm just kind of showing you what's here. We'll just keep walking down this park here. There's another veteran, William Welch, Gulf War, 91 to 96. Looks like a Marine. Aw. War dogs. This, I'm about to cry. This is sad right here. Okay. Dog's best friend. I will read this one because you don't really see dog stuff very much. Marine Lance Corporal McWilliams, 3rd Military Police Battalion, 1st Marine Division, and a scout. McWilliams said of Cresco, Pennsylvania, in a newspaper interview during the war. Accompanying a reconnaissance patrol one day, the corporal and the major came under fire. The major was wounded by shrapnel in the right foreleg. The limping dog was slowing the patrol. A decision was made to destroy him. I just couldn't destroy him, McWilliams said in the article. He picked up the wounded 90-pound dog and carried him 2 miles to a helicopter pickup, and I figured I owed him a chance to live. Wow. And some other visitors here, but it's got like the boots, and try not to get the kid in there. I'm not going to look at that right now. They're trying to take pictures. I'll wait till they move so I can show it to you. St. Bernard, Friends of the Park. Everyone welcomes recognition, but the one who truly deserves it most are those Americans who gave their lives for their country. I'm going to look at this again. This is over here. Dedicated Veterans Day 2 years ago by the veterans. Found Park Nation. War dogs who faithfully served our nation. Monuments made possible through the support of service. There are several donors. Exceptional generosity of the following. Joe Gilchrist. Yeah, it's a bunch of names. Anyway, I'm going to go over here and look at this dog again. Try not to get that kid in the video, but look at this. This is really neat. You don't really see this very often. So the dog was actually wounded too. That's what it said. See, it even got a purple heart. Fallen comrade. That's really, really cool. Okay. Then over here in the center, we got a V. It could stand for valor. It could stand for victory. I'm not sure. There's a lady. People and organizations made this memorial possible. I'll just do a circle around this. Got a guy. Looks like he's scouting with some binos. Another soldier over here. Looks like M1 Garand on him. Got his canteen. While we're over here, I told you I knew what the V stood for. Victory. Victory at all costs. Victory in spite of all terror. Victory no matter how long, how hard the road may be. For without victory, there is no survival. Winston Churchill, May 30th, 1940. We got another one. That's pretty cool. I'll continue walking around this park here so you can see what else is here. Like I said, I'm not going around the entire thing, but like part of it. There's another guy over here on this light pole, Airman Kagan Baker, Air Force, killed in training in 2020. Dang, that's sad. Oh, this is cool. I've seen this before at Camp Shelby, Mississippi. I love these. The Gold Star. This has a salute through it. That'd be a cool picture. Is that right there? That's neat. Gold Star Memorial Monument. Honor and remember. Wow, how pretty is that? and sad. That was neat. There's other people in this park too, so it's not like I have it by myself. I'm just gonna have these folks pictures trying to get in their way, but I ain't got time forever either. Korean War Memorial right here, so this is all about Korea. Got a little monument here with a soldier and a kiddo. You got another guy over here, looks like he's on a radio trying to make a call out. That's pretty neat. And you got the other guy pulling guard for him. And then the map behind it. Alright, next. I'm not sure if I see. Here we go. Oh, this is cool. Purple Heart Memorial. It's all painted purple on the concrete around it. I'm sure it lights up at night. That's what that is, a light right there. Where you got a Purple Heart monument right here. Combat wounded veterans. The path traveled was red from the blood I shed, the medal I bear, my country's way to show they care. If I could have been seen by all mankind, maybe peace will come in my lifetime. That was pretty neat. Alright, moving on. Sorry, I'm kind of in a hurry because I got a 4-hour drive ahead of me and I want to get there before it gets too late. I don't like driving in the dark. Too many bright headlights shining into my face. Oh, that's cool. It's got Statue of Liberty on it. My daughter's name is Liberty, so I like that. There we go. That's neat. So there's that, and then underneath it says a memoriam of this county served in America in the Allies of War, or in the World War 1914 to 1918, in loving memory of all those who fell. There's another little ship over here. There's nothing written on the bottom of that. And you got a soldier right here, some airplanes flying above him. Oh, there's another one. I'm not going way over there though. It says Hawkshaw Lagoon National Memorial to Missing Children. Over there. Alright. Back to over here where the flag flies proudly. There are flags all over this park, and this is what I love. This is what caught my attention to stop by here, seeing all these flags out, because I didn't even know this was here. Marine Aviation Memorial Tower, Veterans Memorial Park. That's cool. Well, the time did not chime off, which was good while I was playing. Here's a bench. Combat Vets Motorcycle Association. In honor of the courageous men and women who have bravely fought for the freedoms of our great nation and its people. Donated by the Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association. It's got all the branch logos, except for Space Force, sorry. I don't know if Space Force is a real branch. I know it is, but that's cool. There's only one that's painted. That's pretty cool. Then here is like a replica of the Vietnam Memorial Wall, like in DC. So you can see right here. You walk down, it's got all the names on it. All the way down to that corner. I'll get over there in a minute. We got an army bench right here. Freedom is not free. You are not forgotten. Palmia. More of the wall here. And then we got United States civilians. Not sure why that's on there, but okay. Civilians on the battlefield, maybe. Cops is what we call them. Air Force. More of the wall. Somebody left a wreath here in honor of Ronald Lewis Alvey. And somebody left a beer over here. Some cool patriotic flowers. all the way down the corner of this Vietnam Memorial. This thing is pretty tall. I come up to right here on it, which is almost 6 foot. That thing's probably 10 foot tall, maybe. I don't know. It's pretty neat though. And you can kind of see here how it narrows back down to a point. Pensacola Bay Area Impact 100. Oh, and over there, if you look in front of that victory monument, it says in memory of those who served. And that's why I do what I do, in memory of them. You got a Marine helicopter up there, which is pretty cool. Excuse me, y'all, sorry. More wall, then here we go, the Marine Corps bench. More of the wall. And then we got a Coast D bench. And more wall. And finally we have the Navy bench. And then a Palmilla bench right here. And then the wall south memorial, which is weird because that's north, because west is over there where the sun's setting at 6:30. But yeah, see all the flags up there, so neat. Got the helicopter, the whole wall that runs. Now I think in DC this thing's way bigger, but it's pretty cool. They have a little mini replica of it. And then almost back to where we started. We got a few more things to show you though. Stand by. Homecoming. Oh, Children of the Americas 20th Century Heroes Veterans Day 2000 was presented to them. Little girl waiting for daddy. It's sad. I didn't even notice the ground right here. All these bricks. Looks like donors or memorial loved ones. And there's this little shady area over here. There's another bench these couples sitting on. Scan the codes to search. You can scan codes to search. South Wall, Walk of Honor, donate, and go to their website. Virtual guided tour, crisis support. You want to try to pause the video there? I'll try to hold it still for you for a second so you can screenshot it and look that code up. The gentleman I was talking to earlier had this hat, and I was like, dude, that's so cool, because literally that is me. That's exactly what I do. I play the bugle for Americans. There's another one on the code. Back to the flags. They have all the branch flags over here. And then there we are. We're back to the beginning. I'm not sure if there's anything else around that lake. I'm not walking around it. It's not even really all that big. But it is nice. It is very nice out here. Anyway, that being said, thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I will be doing 100 nights of taps. I got 99 more days to go. So tune in almost about this time. I'm going to do it at 7 p.m. Eastern time, which is 6 p.m. Central time. Right now I'm in the Central time zone. Tomorrow I'll be in the Eastern time zone. But I'm going to get the video going about maybe 10 minutes before I actually play. I'm going to play the national anthem at 4 minutes prior. And then that gives me about 2 minutes before I play taps on the dot at 7 Eastern or 6 Central. Oh, one more monument. 2 more, sorry. I'm going to show you 2 more at the front of this park here. Alright, let me show you this and then I'm going to log off. Alright, so we got Veterans Memorial here, Persian Gulf War Memorial. This is the one I fought in. So, got a Black Hawk, Army Black Hawk, which is pretty cool. That's solid metal. And you got a Humvee right here. That's the original one during the invasion time. There was turrets, but they didn't have armor on them. So you got this one on the right side of this entryway here with this little plaque. And then over here you have another plaque on the left side with an eagle over here. And this eagle's holding some piece of 9/11 metal. So that's pretty cool. America. And then we got some information under it. Anyway, that's it for day one. Usually day one's always longer because it's the first day. A lot of information put out. But thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. And tune in tomorrow and the next 99 days. And we'll see you in the future. I'll leave y'all with this.